Hello my dears, and oh man, focus. I should have done that before. Hello my dears, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos a couple times a week. Today's video is going to be all about Revolution's The Emily Edit The Wants. I did an entire video dedicated to the needs yesterday, and I officially told myself that this palette is basically going to live on my vanity. I used it again for my face today, just my face, because I wanted to use the wants on my eyes, obviously. And I gotta say, I used different brushes than I did yesterday, and everything just blended out even more beautifully than it did yesterday. So it did take me 1 or 2 days to figure it out, but you know, as far as the face products, this is definitely something I'm just gonna keep on my vanity because it'll be super duper easy to complete, you know, an everyday look. So still loving that, just wanted to throw that in there. So obviously, like I said, today we are talking about the Emily Edit The Wants palette. I don't think I mentioned this yesterday in the needs video, and that is that the packaging is so fantastic. This plastic, hard plastic, is really really nice, because today when I was creating this look that I've got on, I would see just a tiny bit of the eyeshadow's debris, and I simply would just go and everything would just blow off and everything just still looks so clean. So I love that. I think that every brand should adopt this sort of plastic concept, because I'm the kind of person that likes to keep my palettes looking clean. Now, I'm not particular or you know, obsessive about it being super duper clean, but I do like, you know, them looking like this every time I open them. So if Makeup Revolution can do it, I know that a lot of other brands can too. So I'm not going to sit here and swatch all 24 shades, because Emily Noel did a beautiful video, like I mentioned yesterday, explaining every color, and I'm just going to link that because you need to just watch that video as to how amazing all of that is. And I did get word that I wasn't the only one who cried with her while watching that video, so I'm glad I wasn't alone on that. So I do want to mention a couple of things about the palette, sort of my opinions or whatever. One being that I honestly wasn't gravitated towards this palette because of how big it is. For me, this is a little hefty. It is a little bit heavy, which, you know, is nice because it makes me think that the packaging, you know, is sturdy and will last a really long time. But for things like traveling and just simply holding the eyeshadow palette in my hand like this, it's a little bit too much for me. I don't like big palettes like this anymore. I prefer, you know, smaller ones. Nothing bigger than this is what I go for now, just because it's easier to store. It's a lot lighter on my tiny hands because I've got small hands. And when I was doing my makeup with this today, I was trying to use this mirror, and I just noticed that my hand would just be like, girl, I'm tired. It's basically just my 2 cents as far as packaging and size. You know, other than that, everything inside is wonderful. And every time I stare at this palette, the more and more I look at it, the more perfect I think it is. I love any palette that comes with this cream color here to set your eyeshadow primers with, and then a black. I don't care if I have a million eyeshadow palettes with a black and a cream color in there. I love having that in all of my palettes. I could have it in every single palette and I just wouldn't care. I would be very happy with that. I am a one palette kind of person. I don't like dabbing into multiple palettes to create one eye look. So to me, I loved that about this palette. Anything and everything in between that cream color and black is fantastic. A beautiful range of just mattes and shimmers and cool tones and warm tones and neutral tones. This literally could fit anybody's style. It just, everything that you absolutely could want from a palette is in here. And so the longer that I stare at this palette, the more and more I think I fall in love with it, because there's just so many colors that just pair so well together. You know, there are enough greens to create a solid green look, and there's enough purples to create a solid purple look, and burgundies and so on. So this could be really good for someone who is a beginner or doesn't have very many eyeshadow palettes. I feel like you can get multiple looks out of this thing, and you'll never come to an end, you know, you'll just always have stuff to work with here. So all in all, I'm not upset about this purchase. Like I said, I wasn't really looking to purchase anything big like this because I don't like the size, but the eyeshadows and the formulas and the names and the person who came behind this palette is just all the reason why I needed to just have it in my life. I do have a tutorial on this beautiful cranberry eye look that I've come up with today. So no more babbling and let's just get right into it. Yes.
She walks in fury into the night. Her blameless fires burn the sky, and all that's best of her, and all that's bright, fade from her aspect and her eyes. The darkest shades now, the rays have gone, impair the nameless grace of you, and thoughts of shame that you gaze upon, 'cause no one sees what you do. Impair the nameless grace of you, and thoughts of shame that you gaze upon, 'cause no one sees what you do.
And that's all I've got for you guys today. So hopefully you enjoyed my little thoughts and my demo using the Emily Edit, the Wants palette. Again, this palette is just so amazing, great quality for its price. And I think I forgot to mention, if you don't already know, it's only $20. I think that's like, that just makes everything so much better, that it's so affordable in my opinion and just such great quality at the same time. Sort of debating with myself as to using this palette for my One Palette for a Week series this month. I know that I've missed it twice, but I will get back into things here really, really quickly, and this palette just looks so perfect for that. So, yeah. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup. And I will see you guys later this week. Mwah! Bye-bye.